I'm not. Watch the Snow Woman with Chris Wallace. You know what? I'm not even gonna fucking do it. Trump tweeted again. Oh my God, new video.
Great reports from the doctors. This is an incredible hospital, Walter Reed. The work they do is just absolutely amazing, and I want to thank them all. The nurses, the doctors, everybody here. I've also gotten to meet some of the soldiers and the first responders and...
Bro, what? Bro, you're not supposed to be. Why is your fucking COVID ass meeting people right now?
What a group. I also think we're going to pay a little surprise to some of the great patriots that we have out on the street. And they've been out there for a long time, and they've got Trump flags, and they love our country. So I'm not telling anybody but you, but I'm about to make a little surprise visit. So perhaps I'll get there before you get...
Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, this is... I literally just said that this would... Oh my God! No! No! Is this real? I'm gonna give a little surprise. It's called COVID-19. China virus. That's the surprise. Come here, I'm gonna sneeze on your face. I need to cough right in your mouth, believe me. Believe me, nothing will happen. I got the best kind of China virus. Look, I have a gift for you. Oh, it's opening the box. It's just my cough. Bro, what is he? Oh, he did? He just drove by? He just did a drive-by, dude? What the fuck? My man just did a drive-by COVID shootout. Oh, there it is.
Left-wing media is police murdering killers.
Left-wing media is murdering police.
Murder. Left-wing media supports police murder. Black Lives Matter is for people because they promote a false narrative.
Larry's buddy. No.
He just starts coughing on him. Coronavirus is fake.
Of society. Left-wing media is the most evil thing I have seen in my life. There is no one.
Yeah, we love you!
Yeah, you know how the Pope kisses people and like touches their hands and stuff, and like every Catholic wants to touch the Pope? Wait, what the fuck? What is this flag? Why is there a blue Turkish flag? What the fuck? What are they doing? Wait, there's multiple. Kirk Bayrak. It's the flag of East Turkestan, the first East Turkestan Republic. It's the same as the Turkish flag, but blue. And it's the Uyghur flag. When Kyoja Niyaz retreated from Aksu from advancing from Dungans and came to Kashgar with 1,500 troops to assume the presidency of East Turkestan Republic of 1934. Why are there so many fucking... Yeah, Kak bayrak. Gök bayrak lan. Gök. Gök. Ya bunlar... Gavurlar anlamıyorlar arkadaşlar. Gök bayrak. Gök. Which means sky. The sky god. what fucking like Turkic people believe. In modern times, it's popularly used as a symbol of the East Turkestan independence movement. It was used by Uyghur activists in the protests involving China's re-education camp system in Xinjiang. The star and the moon and the flag of East Turkestan represents Islam, and the blue represents the sky. Low-key kind of better than the Turkish flag. I'm not even gonna lie. He's doing it. This is a replica of October 8 when he walked into an impromptu rally outside of Trump Tower amid Access Hollywood fallout. Wait, CNN says the motorcade did not go back to Walter Reed. What the fuck is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost the president. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not know where the president is. Where is the president, ladies and gentlemen? Where is Waldo? I'm Chris Wallace of Fox News.
He could be discharged as soon as tomorrow.
I'm Chris Wallace of Fox News, and we have lost the president, ladies and gentlemen.
Heading in these vehicles, we weren't given any kind of heads up. In fact, the White House press corps was given a lid for the day, usually meaning that there won't be any other statements made. And so we don't know what is taking place right there.
We don't know. The chance is very high. He's in charge, and he told his guys he wants to go home. He wants to go back to the White House. And earlier in the day, Sanjay Gupta, in his wisdom, said he thought it was a mistake for the president to go home tomorrow, to be discharged tomorrow. It was too early. So this is going to raise a lot of questions. Not only where is he going, but why, and how does this fit into his overall health issues?
Right. And again, we don't have all the information, and that's part of the problem. We're showing the video again.
Drive-by, dude.
Slow-mo so that we all can get a look as the president's...
Wait, why are all these pussies wearing masks, including the president? I thought it was fake. I don't get it.
Live to Jeremy Diamond. As we look at this video, he's on scene outside Walter Reed. Jeremy Diamond, what can you tell us about what we just witnessed?
Yeah, well, we just saw the president drive by in the motorcade to wave to supporters. It was a stunning scene. We didn't get any notification, of course. Initially, they started to block off a part of the street right here in front of Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. And then the president's motorcade proceeded to drive down one side of the street where you have several dozen of the president's supporters, and then back around the other side. The president was seated in one of these SUVs. I can't see the screen right now, but I presume you have the video up on the screen. And the president was seated in the back of one of his presidential SUVs. He went along in the motorcade. The motorcade drove by at a pretty slow pace. And the supporters here, of course, for the president went wild as they saw this happen. We saw the president post that.
Real intelligent of them not to have him out, because, yes, as Paul also pointed out, we would know if it's a body double or not just by looking at his gigantic ass. Okay? So now we will never know if it's a body double or not because we can't see his gigantic fucking dumpy, dude. How will we know? It's the only way to truly tell if someone is actually Donald Trump or not.
Not near death by any stretch of the imagination, and that is what he is trying to do by coming out here, not only to thank his supporters, but also, of course...
It's also good when the campaign messaging is, I'm not near death.
Of course...
I guess it's truly an equalizer between Joe Biden and Donald Trump when both of the campaigns are now doing the I'm not near death media appearances.
For contradictions between Dr. Sean Conley, the president's physician, and the White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows just yesterday in terms of the president's condition. Now, the president may have been in this motorcade. He may have gone by Walter Reed to wave to his supporters. He was wearing a mask, by the way, from the video that I was able to see of this so far. But let's be clear, the president is facing serious symptoms of the coronavirus. We know that he is not only on this experimental antibody cocktail, he's also on remdesivir, and he is now also on this steroid that is typically only given to people who are experiencing serious symptoms of this virus, and including who need supplemental oxygen. In fact, there are several studies that have shown it can be detrimental to patients who aren't severely sick enough. So the president's condition is still very serious, very significant. Don't let this image of the president deter you from that. But nonetheless, the president coming out here and sending a pretty clear message to the world that he is here, that he is doing all right, all things considered. Anna.
And as we continue to look at this video, we replay it. This was just moments ago, where you can see the president of the United States sitting in the back of that SUV, wearing a suit and a mask and waving to supporters. This followed, as Jeremy mentioned, a tweet that the president had put out that included a video in which the president alluded to a surprise that he was going to have for his supporters, and this appears to be that surprise. It's good to see the president strong enough to be in the position of being in the vehicle and driving by, but as Jeremy pointed out, his doctors made very clear that he's on some serious treatment, that he's been
it's so funny watching like liberal pundits try to express their true thoughts, try to express their fucking true thoughts about like Donald Trump, while simultaneously holding on to this notion that they're like, unbiased.
Which has been the only real,
you know what I mean? They're like, oh yeah, it's what a remarkable recovery, but still pretty bad that he's putting others at risk.
Not approved even for emergency authorization use. It is in fact an experimental treatment that the president has endured, and so obviously we want to be very cautious in terms of how we what we know about his condition. And again, it's good to see him there in this vehicle just moments ago driving by.
Why is CNN contradicting the doctor's choices of prescribing these drugs like they know better? I don't know, maybe because they fucking have doctors at CNN, and also a bunch of fucking doctors outside of the situation looking in saying, well, these prescriptions contradict the statements coming from the doctors.
The nurses, the doctors, everybody here. I've also gotten to meet some of the soldiers and the first responders, and what a group. I also think we're going to pay a little surprise to some of the great patriots that we have out on the street, and they've been out there for a long time, and they've got Trump flags, and they love our country. So I'm not telling anybody but you, but I'm about to make a little surprise visit. So perhaps I'll get there before you get to see me. But I just, when I look at the enthusiasm, and we have enthusiasm like probably nobody's ever had. Our people that love the job we're doing, we have more enthusiasm